Hey everyone, I'm Donny Dave and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I was forced into playing this by my sister Hannah.
Yeah, I love this game.
I don't really have a clue what it's about.
I wouldn't let him read into it. I think it's better going in blind, to be honest. I've made a little intro thing because, as you know, this game is sort of anime, so I made a little intro that's sort of kawaii, you know, that Japanese word for cute. So, yeah, enjoy!
When did you change? I mean, what are you doing to my channel?
Well, just thought I'd get into the spirit of things anyway. I got you a wig as well, look, it's purple.
Ah, thanks. Right, let's do this. Okay.
Don't put your actual name, let's put something funny.
Davla.
More A's.
No, I'm sticking with one A. That's your reference to Gavin and Stacey if you've never seen it.
I always call him Davla now. So,
if you haven't, then watch it. Seriously.
Oh, I better put my headphones on. I better take this hat off my head.
Hey!
Hey!
That's right, put headphones on.
Right, and then this over the top. Yeah.
Okay. Is this me saying this?
No, I think not. Hey!
Hey!
This is you.
Mm-hmm. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious and just doesn't care. No, I just added that myself. Yeah, anyway, totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Might be draw. That girl, Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see. Oh, fuck me. This does not bode well for a game that is 90% text.
It's a visual novel.
Wonderful. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. You used to walk together to school together. You used to walk to school. Fuck off. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay.
I overslept again!
You idiot.
But I caught you this time.
Yay. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Eee, you said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Davla.
Davla. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine.
Indeed.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. This is a little bit mentally unstable. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Davla, have you decided on a club you're going to join yet?
A club? Told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? That was me. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. What does that mean? I'm just getting by on the average.
Just middle of the road, sort of.
Okay. While spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about how much I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
It's a neat.
I can't remember exactly what it stands for. It's like not in further education or training or something like that.
At the bottom of the screen now. What a neat is. You learn on this thing as well. This thing. Whatever this thing is we're doing.
The other way around. A lot better.
You're fucking up my continuity.
You trust me, right?
Nope.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright.
Irate.
Fine! Fine then! I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises. Comma. Though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured into such carefree... Oh, fuck. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Relent?
So give in.
Okay. Oh yeah, because of relentless. Means you never give in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning things. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little.
At least a little bit.
Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Scene change. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. But how did I know that? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That's just me every morning. Is there a reason for me to...
Live.
Yeah. Basically. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Well, yeah, obviously that's where you're going to start out. Oh, God, she's here. Sayori?
'Tis I!
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. Change that. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, I thought you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
Tit. Okay. Moving on. Breaking character for a little bit. There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I... Ooh, he said it.
Oh.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Just thinking of that. Yeah. Okay. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Slurred that a bit.
Fine.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have, or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh.
It's got history, hasn't it? Sorry.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay! Let's go.
Wonderful. And thus today marked today I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Boosh.
I'm here, bitches!
Everyone, the new member is here.
There's not many people there. I told you, don't call me a new member.
You're a member.
I glanced around the room.
Right, different voice. What voice am I doing? I'll do American. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
They're like a softcore porn operator.
You'd know, wouldn't you?
No.
Sayori always says nice things about you. Sorry, that went weird.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Yeah, that's it.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Jeez, I mean, Jesus.
Right.
I like how they haven't even got names. Just kill.
Davla, what a nice surprise. She's posh.
Okay.
Welcome to the club. ...
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Winning! What are you looking at?
Johnny Vegas.
What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Small figure, but a butch voice. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right!
Mm-hmm.
It's great to see you again, Davla. Just bend over awkwardly like this. Sniff Sayori's hair.
Oh, strawberries. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me, it was so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica?
Her hair defies gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Come, sit down, Davla. Oh, no, that's
Come sit on my knee.
For a spell. Right. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Surya mentioned, it's been widened so that there is no... it's been widened so... Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Pull yourself together, man.
You want me to slap you?
I
want to slap you.
Bang, on head. As Surya mentioned... Okay. As Surya mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Is this me, the butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, And the little pieces of chocolate we use to make the ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
I'm glad you're remembering the names and what voice is what, because I would be fucked at this point.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Just hurry, take one. Sarah grabs the first one, the Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sarah talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing off on her face. You should have said that with like a... It's delicious.
Oh, it's delicious.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I thought that was just me that did that. Yeah, apparently it's an actual thing. Natsuki is quiet, worryingly. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this line. Wait, why is it in brackets?
I don't know. Is that just because that's what you're thinking while she's mid-sentence?
Haven't I heard this line somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, so I already said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Wow, she's scarily deep-voiced. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a seat.
I read it as that as well.
That was weird. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot.
What do you mean seats?
Fuck. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is our life. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Oh.
Oh, so is she.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea.
But I, at least...
Oh, yeah. I think you admitted that.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems to really fucked it up again. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems to really be happy. I've got it wrong still, but fuck it.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I imagine.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Is that me?
No.
Oh.
Monica is a really great leader. All hail Monica!
One of us.
That's you.
Oh, Yuri nods in agreement. Yeah, voice good. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out. Putting in.
Mm-hmm. Correct them. You
Get
show
that
them.
changed. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. I spent my whole life doing that.
Yeah!
Still hasn't worked.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Yay!
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why. Oh God. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I slurred that.
So, Davlar, what kind of things do you like to read?
Pornography.
Is there much reading involved?
Yeah. Yeah, there's just like visual novels. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Like a comic strip.
I can't imagine there's that much conversation in there.
No, I'm not even going to go into detail. Moving swiftly on. Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have any good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking.
Manga! I muttered quietly.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
I can't read. I muttered quietly to myself. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. A sad smile. Why do you do a sad smile?
Dumb.
Yeah.
It's smiling me like a tear.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Maybe or did her boobs just get bigger then?
It's because she put her hands behind her back like that.
Okay. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yeah, she did. I'm sorry, carry on.
What are you picturing at that? My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
It's hard to take you seriously with a dress like that, to be fair.
This is my usual attire.
This is my staying in clothes.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yuri goes on. She won't shut the fuck up. Clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But like, people are dicks.
Yeah. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Booyah. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level.
Minimum level.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that.
I'm thinking she's hiding a dark secret.
But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She wants me. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
But what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap... Sorry. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
You left the evidence behind, you idiot!
I'm not your cleaner! It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Prick! Now give that back!
I will cut you!
Cut you into a million pieces! I got really breathy then. Carry on!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are!
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet, then.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
I've got it right.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Orgy, anyone?
That's apt.
Okay.
Well, this took a turn. This turned into one of those things you read.
Yep.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Bend over!
As I'm doing, see? Follow suit, girls.
Dot. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
No, let's!
Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it!
She's way too happy.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other.
We're getting a little bit closer, it's getting a bit more uneasy. Yeah.
But I didn't finish reading that line.
Did you not?
No.
Okay.
Now we'll never know. Never know.
What did it say?
More comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Okay. Moving on. Sorry about that, everyone. I got a bit overzealous with my mouse clicking. Did you say it? Did you read that out? Was that right, Devla? Was that me?
Isn't that right, Davlar?
Monica smiles. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Did I skip again?
Yeah.
I do apologise. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Davla.
You all... I'm defenceless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yay! Yay! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Get off me! Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
This is not a cool club that gives you homework.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Davlar, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So confused, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? You know, I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Davlar, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Nope.
Okay.
That's right, Shura and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Stop being so happy about everything. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day? Oh God. Will I really be happy spending it every day after school in a fucking literature club? Can't even speak.
And you can't read. Why are you here?
I ask myself that question quite often. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, with that, we're going to end this episode here. And from what Hannah has told me, this game isn't all it seems.
No, I mean, there was a warning at the beginning, wasn't there? Yeah.
All happy at the minute. Things are going to go awry very soon. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and leave a comment below. And you will see me and this bag of turds in the next one more than likely. Bye! Bye! Toodles.